Welcome to Classic Game Room, broadcasting from the Intergalactic Space Arcade, where I love to destroy things with spaceships and airplanes, but how about helicopters, like the one in Under Defeat HD for the PlayStation 3? Have helicopter will destroy in Under Defeat HD, a vertical scrolling helicopter shooting game like Twin Cobra. It's time to rain terror from above with a whirlybird. Kind of like Airwolf, except the pilots are much cuter than Jan Michael Vincent. This is from Shoot 'em Up veteran G-Rev, and while I don't think it has a Western release, the import copy will play on a Western PlayStation 3, and as you can see, it rocks. The original Under Defeat was on the Sega Dreamcast, which is a highly collectible game. I don't have that one, but I'm pretty impressed with this HD version, a re-release or remake of Under Defeat, which has several versions of gameplay and online leaderboards, where I'm trying to beat my high score in this game, but annoyingly I don't quite get it. I can never beat my high scores while recording for the show. In order to qualify for the leaderboards, I'm playing on normal with 2 extra lives. The New Order mode has different music than the arcade version and a wider HD presentation, which gives you more room to fly around. This also has the arcade mode, and I'll show you that later, as well as 2 remixed versions, where they basically flip the screen and increase the chance you're going to fly into something. They also mix up some of the backgrounds and give you a ton of trophies if you're into that stuff. Under Defeat HD is tricky because of the unique scoring system where you'd like to destroy things with your option, that little thing flying around with me. That scores bigger points when it blows things up, and it needs time to recharge, which means you have to stop firing for a while, which kind of sucks later in the game. So it's tricky to juggle a few things at once here, and that's what makes the game fun. It's not one of the more chaotic shooters that I've played. It's actually a good one for those just getting into the genre because it's tough, but it's not insane, at least not until the end. The last couple bosses are just absurd. And I flew right into some gunfire there. Dumb mistake, but, you know, it happens frequently. I'm going to play bomb heavy for the rest of the game so I can try to get through as much of it as possible. As you continue playing Under Defeat, you earn credits that you can use to continue, so it's not hard to play through the entire game, but breaking 1 or 2 million is tough. When you blow up the helicopters that look like the G.I. Joe Tomahawk, they drop options, and if you collect the one that you're using, you'll get 5,000 points for it. There's 3 choices: a Vulcan cannon, bombs, and a stronger, slower cannon. That's my preferred option of choice. It does the most damage on a consistent basis. There's some slowdown when things get really chaotic, and that frequently works in your favor. The music is all very good, and there's different tunes depending on which version you're playing. And the control scheme is somewhat unique for a shooter like this, and it works quite well. You hold down the fire button to strafe, and then you rotate your helicopter depending on if you're moving left or right. So it's not a twin-stick control, you just use one of the thumbsticks or the D-pad. There's really few things in life more fun than just disassembling a battleship like this, bit by bit, with giant explosions. Note that when my option takes out something, it scores a ×2 on the top left. I give it mad props like my little buddies in Musha. Sadly, that particular game ends in a fiery mess, but here's a look at the arcade version where it keeps the vertical aspect ratio of the arcade machine, and it delivers different music. This is also the extra version where the background is slightly different and the screen is flipped. This one was sent to the show by a Twin Cobra fan, our friend Pierre from Ontario, Canada, who also donated Dodonpachi Resurrection, as well as Eschatos, which I actually thought was called Wonder Prince from the packaging, which says Wonder Price. A big thanks once again to Pierre from Canada. If you like this genre, I highly recommend this game. You unlock image galleries and pictures of your pilots as you win various gameplay modes, which you can see lovingly portrayed by the artists here. It's Under Defeat HD, which must stand for Hot Dames Piloting Helicopters.